It's Thursday, June 23rd, 2022, and on today's Movers and Mints Daily, big shakeup in the top 5 movers in the past 24 hours, as well as a fun new project that's minting right now on Magic Eden's launchpad. So let's hop to it. Hey there, it's Goldie, and this is another day of Movers and Mints Daily, where I cover the top moving Solana NFT projects in terms of trade volume in the past 24 hours on Magic Eden, as well as a top mint of the day. So before we get started, I always want to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before investing in any projects and never be willing to put up more money than you can afford to lose. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So let's hop into the top 5 projects, starting with number 5. Creeping back into the top 5 is the cream of the crop project on Solana, and that is DeGods. So you can see here they've done 717,000 Solana in volume all time, but they're in the top 5 because in the past 24 hours they've done 2,847 Solana in volume, and that is a 36% increase as opposed to the previous 24 hours. And the average sale of these guys is at 316. So again, this is a major project, a blue chipper, and if you don't know about this one, you haven't been paying attention, so I'm not going to dive into this one, but coming back into the top 5 today. So let's see how they do moving forward, and let's hop up to number 4. Coming in at number 4, staying in the top 5, is Art of Mob. It's the little train that could. You know, this one was a free mint that launched about a week ago now, I think, and you can see the floor price is holding steady at 4. I believe it was at 4 yesterday. So they've done 45,000 plus in Solana in volume in the time that they've been around overall. But in the past 24 hours, they've done 3,710 of that. And that is a decrease of 79% compared to the previous 24 hours. Despite that decrease in volume, though, it is keeping its floor price as well, and the average price is 4.15, so it's a little bit higher than that floor price. So if you haven't taken a look at this one, definitely worth a shot to look at because it is staying hot and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So they're staying in the top 5. Let's take a look at number 3. A surprise at number 3 is the Magic Eden ticket. This one's slipping into the top 5. Been around for a bit. It is a 3.1 floor price, and it is it's for active wallets on Magic Eden where you receive access to the Magic DAO. Now, in the past 24 hours, it's done 5,630 in volume. So maybe there's some news I'm not aware of that caught a lot of fire here, because that is a 137% increase day over day. Average price of one of these guys is 4.45. I'll be honest with you, I don't know a ton about this one, but definitely seems to be making waves right now in the past 24 hours. So go ahead and take a look. The link is in the description below, and let's move on to number 2, familiar face. These guys just absolutely continue to crank, and that's no other than the OK Bears. You can see they've done just over 1.8 million in Solana in volume in their time in existence. In the past 24 hours, they've done 6,593 Solana, so buzzing. The volume is, believe it or not, down 39% compared to the previous 24 hours, but that's not holding these guys back. They were down under 100 floor price for a little bit, but as you can see, they're back 124 floor price there, and the average sale is 133 for these guys, so they seem to be trending in an upward direction. So OK Bears staying in the top 5, moving up. Let's see who's number 1. And it's those Primates that have been making noise since they've come onto the scene. You can see right now there's a floor price of 30 on these guys. In the past 24 hours, they've done a whopping 18,000 in volume in Solana. And believe it or not, that is right on par with what they did the previous 24 hours as well. So everything seems to be really stable with these guys, and not sure if this floor price is going to go down or up much. Looks like it's really starting to stabilize. The average price of one of these is 30.28, and that average price is an increase of 29% in the past 24 hours. So a lot to look into, and these guys, it seems like it's a rocket ship to the moon. They're building a great community, so go ahead and check this one out, as well as any other ones that I talked about. All the links are in the description below. And that'll do it for your most traded Solana NFT projects according to Magic Eden in the past 24 hours. Now let's look ahead to a fun play-to-earn game that is minting right now as we speak. Let's take a look. Trbl Mkrs currently launching on the Magic Eden launchpad. These are one SOL price point right now. And as you can see, the whitelist mint is over. And public mint, you can do a max of 3 tokens. Right now, they're 17% minted, so still plenty of room for you if you want to get in here. Now, these are a collection within Trbl Town, and we'll get into that in a second here, which races competitively to earn SOL. Local citizens help mold Trbl Twins future and hold monthly earnings, discussing developments as a community. If we sneak a peek at the roadmap on Magic Eden's launchpad here, you can see Step 1, Trbl Town Racing goes live right after the mint, and it's going to be race to earn tournaments, pink slip racing, and the Day Brona 420. Pretty creative there. Step 2, weekly card games with NFT prizes for winners, weekly tournaments. They're going to have a World Series of Poker, and then Step 3, Trbl Town Metaverse development. So that's the direction that they're hoping to go in with this project. And we'll take a look at their Twitter here. You can see they have over 14,000 followers and not following too many accounts as well. So that seems to be a good ratio for successful accounts. And if you take a look at their Twitter timeline here, they're creating a whole ecosystem. You know, Trbl Town Racers are just one aspect of the whole ecosystem that they're developing, and you get a feel for it when you go ahead and check their website. So let's hop over to that. They seem to take themselves not too seriously, which is something that I think is pretty cool. So here's Trbl Town, goofy little characters, and they kind of play on the idea if they don't want you to buy them, you know, don't scroll down. Trbl Town. Don't buy me. You know, there's a lot of this kind of stuff on the website. Who are the citizens? So take a look at this. It seems like it's a lot of fun, and if they're not taking life too seriously, you're going to have an opportunity to play games, earn money, and be part of a cool community. So go ahead and check this out. This one's minting right now on Magic Eden's launchpad. And that's going to wrap it up for this Thursday, June 23rd. Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate it. And this was another Movers and Mints Daily. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Any interaction is greatly appreciated. A lot of work does go into these. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow, Monday through Friday. I pump these out. I hope you find these informational, and we'll see you soon.